Good morning. Oh, it's morning here, and I have no idea what time you're listening to this video. But anyway, welcome to the Profitable Farm private Facebook group. I'm Charlotte Smith. Invite any other farmers you know to this group who are wanting to improve and build a profitable farm, which is sustainable, so they can be around, be part of the 2% who make it to the 5-year mark. And we've just got so much great information. If this is the only video you've ever watched, be sure to go back through and click on the files at the top of this Facebook page. There's like master's level training in marketing in all the videos that I've posted here. So do go through and make time to listen to those. So welcome everyone. Hi. I hope you can hear me okay. Hayden will let me know in a second if she can't hear me. I've been on lots of videos, several videos this week because our course closes for registration tomorrow night at midnight. And I always have people emailing the next day saying, okay, I finally decided to sign up. Where is it? Oh, good, Hayden, thanks. And it's not available after tomorrow night. So I just want to make sure we get the word out to everyone who wants to join. We have a great group of people so far over there because we have our private Facebook group just for the course, people introducing themselves. And those are high achievers. If you're a high achiever, you'll want to take this course. If you're just wanting to buy a course to feel good and not do any work, you can't be in the class because the energy we create builds and sustains each other. So we want this very energetic group of go-getters, which is what we have. It's really, really exciting. And today, let's get right to the video. Today's topic is Americans want cheap food, right? We all know this as farmers. And if you try to compete with the cheap food that's available, you go out of business. We all know that. So there's been a lot of talk, especially in the group lately, since it's January, and I think people are struggling to make it through the winter. That's a real wake-up call of, you know, why is it like this? Why do people feel this way? Everybody wants cheap food. That's not true, for one thing. There are many people, and more so all the time, who are recognizing that farm fresh food is where it's at. But I want to talk a little bit about how we got here in America so that you have this perspective, because people are often not willing to embrace a new thought until they get this, understand, you know, the perspective behind it. So in the last century, in the early 1900s, it's the industrialization of America. They industrialized lots of things, including food. And what that meant is food became, you compete based on price. So the cheaper, the better. That's treating food as a commodity. Now, and that is culture-wide right now. Now we're several generations in, so that is really a part of our culture. And you and I cannot turn that around in our culture. It's going to take many generations to get out of that. You know, it's going to take the next century to undo the commoditization of food. You and I can be a part of that, but we're not going to fix it. Yet there are plenty of people who don't commoditize food that will buy from us, even if you live in a small podunk town way out in the middle of nowhere. Most of our customers drive one way, 1 hour to buy from us. And, you know, we have 150, 200 people a week, every week, year round doing that. So they are out there no matter where you live. And you're welcome, Caitlin. I appreciate you guys commenting too. That it's weird that I'm here and I can't see you. So I'm just talking into thin air. So think of it this way. In our culture today, it is perfectly normal, acceptable for let's talk jeans. I could go to Target and find some jeans on sale for $30 if I wanted, right? I could go to the farm store and I could buy some Carhartt jeans for $80. And I could go to Nordstrom's and I could find some jeans for $400, and that's okay. And if I were, you know, maybe a singer or famous singer and I was going to some fancy party, I could go to a little boutique in Beverly Hills and I could pay $4,000 for some designer jeans. And that is all socially acceptable with the crowd I'm going to hang out with. Nobody is going to bash on me for wearing my, $400 jeans to playgroup. As a matter of fact, my girlfriends, ladies, tell me if I'm wrong, my girlfriends are going to say, oh my gosh, where'd you get those jeans? They make your butt look so good, right? That's what we do, right? But you go to that same playgroup and you say, in your $400 jeans, which I don't wear, by the way, but it's, I'm trying to paint an analogy here or paint a picture. Because this happened to one of my customers who likes to dress fine, wearing her $400 jeans to playgroup. And then she mentions she bought 2 chickens from me and someone's like, oh, I want farm fresh chicken. How much were they? First question out of their mouth. She's like, well, one was $33 and the other was $37. And they just laid into her like, what are you, some kind of nut? You're paying that much for chicken? I can't believe it. Everybody was like attacking her and commenting. So they were okay tearing her down for her $35 chickens that are going to nourish her family in so many ways. And they had not one thing to say about the $400 jeans because in our society, that's how we are. And it's kind of based on socioeconomic levels. So as far as like the jean analogy. So if you make a little bit of money, and you're on a tighter budget, you're going to find the $40 jeans on sale, or you're going to wait till the Nordstrom sale when they're half price. And if you make a little bit more money, you're going to go and get the regular price jeans at Nordstrom's. And if you make a whole bunch of money and it's okay for you to splurge on that $1,000 pair of jeans once in a while, you can do that. It kind of depends on the socioeconomic level. However, if you're, say you're a cardiologist who makes $20 million a year and you buy $4,000 jeans, that's okay. But that same cardiologist is going to sit around at a gathering and say, wow, I found the best deal at Costco last week, 200 chicken breasts for 59 cents a pound. And they're going to brag about this cheap food they found, but they would never do that with things that aren't a commodity, So across all socioeconomic levels in America, people expect cheap food for the most part, except for the people you and I connect with. All right. So once you understand that, it just makes it a whole lot easier to know, well, oh, that's why people want cheap food. It's just been ingrained in us in many, many generations. It will take many generations to turn around. The problem comes in your thinking that the whole of America wants cheap food. It's not true. There are plenty of people out there who will support our small farms in raising the food that we raise, and they will pay the price we need to pay. You just have to learn how to talk to them. And if you talk to them based on price, look in our Facebook group. Just today we had someone say, what's the price of your milk in Idaho? If you try to compete with your farm products based on price, you will go out of business very quickly. You have to find another way to compete because due to food being a commodity in America, if they think they're buying chicken, they need it to be cheap like Walmart or Whole Foods or Costco. They won't want to pay your prices. It goes back to what I talked about a couple weeks ago in a video and what I have so many blog posts on and what we study in the course. You build deep relationships with these people through email. I want to say easy. It's not easy, but it's simple. It's simple and consistency is the key. They will pay whatever you want. And you're not selling chicken. Just like I said in the couple videos ago, my customer who spends hundreds of dollars with me month for sure, and over 100 each week, she talks to me about how, her nanny is going to a city 2 hours a week with 2 kids for a volleyball tournament. She's going an hour this way with 1 kid for a basketball tournament, and her husband's going with the other kid another hour. And she was so frustrated that she couldn't figure out meals and all that. And our food is the solution for her. It has nothing to do with price. Because of her schedule and her busy schedule and her lifestyle, price she's not, food is not a commodity to her. It's a necessary thing, and price doesn't matter. It keeps her family flowing and happy and healthy, and she has to know it's available for these busy weekends where they're all going different directions. So that's what I sell. I sell busy moms a solution that when you're going to 3 different volleyball, basketball tournaments in a weekend, you can still get a healthy dinner on the table and your family can all sit down at once and eat together. That's what I'm selling. I never mention price. You don't have to, because price doesn't matter in that case. So, and one thing you might notice here is a lot of this is a mindset shift. So most people will not sign up for our course to take a paid course unless they're in the right mindset. And you have to be careful because changing your mind is the easiest thing to do. It's also the easiest thing not to do. So it's so easy to change your mind. It's so easy to all of a sudden do a 180. And I see it happen all the time. I hear people have aha moments in the blink of an eye of go, oh yeah, even though I live in this way out in the middle of nowhere, 10 miles from the nearest town of 15,000 people who don't appreciate good food, I do now understand that there is a whole group of people in that town that will support my farm. I see that mind change happen in the blink of an eye. And it's also the easiest thing to argue against. So underneath the video announcement for this video I'm doing today, yesterday we put a post up announcing this video. There were some people on there talking about how Americans want cheap food. There's nobody out there. And I suggested that if they only see the people who want cheap food, that's all they're going to see. If they change their mind and be open to the idea that people, food is not a commodity and there are plenty of people, then they will start to see those people. And she did not want to hear that. She fought for her right to stick to, there's nobody out there to buy my food. So just think about that for a moment, that it's so easy to change your mind and it's so easy not to change your mind. So as soon as you embrace the idea that there are hundreds of people out there waiting to buy from you who don't commoditize your food, then you will take the next really important step of learning how to reach them and build relationship with them so they will be a loyal customer of yours and tell everyone else about you too. This is how customer bases are built. And, like I talked about on Saturday's email just a couple days ago, video, if you start out your products competing on price, you will go under very quickly. So again, this gives you the foundation to build your farm based on what it is you're really selling, and it's not food as a commodity. So if you have any questions or comments, let me know. Again, our course, it's very exciting. We have a whole group of people in there chatting and introducing themselves. It opens up Wednesday. Tomorrow's the last day to sign up. We always have people who come afterwards, want in, and we close because it's a hard close tomorrow because we start on February 1st. You get to take it free each time it's offered. I can't see let me see if there's any questions. Sorry, I don't think so. Oh yeah, there's it. Oh, good. Okay. Nope, I don't see any questions. If you have any, do let me know. Otherwise, that's about it, I think. Change your mind to start seeing that there is a whole bunch of people out there that does not commoditize your food. As soon as you recognize they're out there, you will see them everywhere. You will be able to gather them together on your email list and start communicating with them and get them to support your farm, charging the prices you need to charge. Alrighty, one last check for questions or comments. Otherwise, I think this is it for the video. Yep, that's it. All right, everyone, take care. Have a great week. If you do decide to sign up for the course and have any questions, let me know what those are. Otherwise, we'll see you there. That starts Wednesday. And I don't think we'll have another video this week because we will be in the midst of the course and need to take a break for a week and get regrouped. So thank you, everyone. This has been wonderful, and I'll talk to you soon.